First of all, let's give Hana a round of applause. I've had many opportunities to evaluate Hana, and this is no exception. Today, we're going to talk about a few things that she did that are very constructive, that are very useful for her to keep in mind, and I'm going to cover maybe 3 or 4 areas to improve. Okay, so first of all, let me consult my notes. I was busy writing. Okay, first of all, keep in mind that this time on this topic, she provides a fairly visual approach. You remember that moment where she was right in the thick of it, talking about money. All the smell of money. I'm starting to salivate. That's a really cool thing to do. Having an extended example and going into detail on an extended example on the topic of visualization is certainly a very rational approach, right? Also keep in mind that your use of visuals here, I like the fact that you had icons, particular icons, rather than just always something beautiful to look at, that you kept it simple, short, and direct. What I would recommend on this kind of speech are 4 areas. First, introductions. I know this is an informative speech project. There is no such thing. All projects are persuasive. All projects are persuasive. Let me tell you about visualization. Let me tell you about how to make your dreams. Why? Why should we care? So tell us, bring us into the problems in your introduction. You know, a lot of times people lose their dreams. They drop things. Think of this guy, think of that guy, and give visual examples of these kinds of people. Give concrete examples. Don't start off with, have you heard about this? Well, let me talk about it. Boom. That's not an introduction. Secondly, on visuals, you had PowerPoints, but there's no reason for them on this topic. You can use the whiteboard or your fingers. Keep in mind, for visuals, and this project does require at least one visual, bring out a bunch of money. Throw it. All around. That will communicate a lot better than standing here and doing that, screen thing. It's with the big giant HAL 9000 eyes looking at me, and I'm going to constrict my body language. Forget that, especially on this topic. Third, the title. The title, I didn't count how many letters long the title is. Title is very confusing. I have no idea what is in the title. Do something short. 2 techniques for mo. 10 words at the most. Finally, the audience. The audience is a very important issue for this particular project. This topic is very similar to the one you did on July 26th. I know this because it turns out I evaluated that and wrote this evaluation stuff here. Okay. That's I think what I recommended at that time was to do the topic in a way to a different audience where you try the same things. Not the same audience. I think that shows disrespect for the audience, especially just a few months later. I think it's much better to try a different audience or a different project. And it's possible to do that in Toastmasters. So yeah, more effective than last time, but still keep in mind issues of audience. And that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.